Royal wedding dresses are often remembered as symbols of elegance, tradition, and timeless beauty. But not every gown received universal praise. Some were criticized for being too extravagant, too simple, too modern, or simply not living up to the enormous expectations placed on royal brides. While many of these dresses have since gained appreciation with time, they sparked plenty of debate when they first appeared. Today, we're continuing our countdown with part 2 of the top 10 worst royal wedding dresses, exploring 5 more royal bridal looks that divided fashion critics and royal watchers alike. Let's get started! Number 10, Queen Maxima of the Netherlands wedding dress, 2002. Kicking off part 2 is Queen Maxima of the Netherlands, whose wedding to Willem-Alexander, then Prince of Orange, on February 2, 2002, was one of the most anticipated royal weddings of the new millennium. Fashion lovers expected an unforgettable bridal masterpiece, especially after it was announced that legendary Italian designer Valentino would create the gown. While many admired the craftsmanship, the dress also sparked surprisingly divided opinions. Made from luxurious ivory silk, the gown featured a fitted silhouette with a dramatic 5-meter train, elegant long sleeves, and an elaborate high-lace neckline. The intricate embroidery and delicate floral details showcased Valentino's exceptional couture skills, but not everyone was impressed. Some fashion critics argued that the high neckline and heavily embroidered bodice made the gown appear too formal and overly mature for the bride. Others believed the design lacked the fresh, romantic feel expected from a royal wedding, with a few commentators describing it as beautiful but somewhat restrained. Despite the criticism, the dress has aged gracefully over the years. Modern fashion historians often praise its timeless elegance and impeccable tailoring, proving that first impressions don't always stand the test of time. Even so, its mixed reception at the time earns Queen Maxima the number 10 spot on our countdown. Number 9, Princess Madeleine of Sweden's wedding dress, 2013. Taking the 9th spot is Princess Madeleine of Sweden, whose wedding to Christopher O'Neill in June 2013 attracted worldwide attention. Designed by Valentino, her wedding gown was expected to become an instant royal classic, but instead it generated mixed reactions from fashion critics. The ivory silk organza gown featured a dramatic off-the-shoulder neckline, layers of embroidered Chantilly lace, and a voluminous skirt with an impressive cathedral-length train. The craftsmanship was unquestionably exquisite, yet many observers felt the overall design was simply too elaborate. Critics argued that the excessive lace and decorative embellishments competed with one another, making the gown feel overly ornate rather than effortlessly elegant. Some also believed the silhouette looked heavier than necessary, overshadowing the princess herself. Supporters disagreed, praising the dress as a romantic tribute to traditional royal bridal fashion. Over time, many opinions softened, but the gown remains one of Sweden's most debated royal wedding dresses. Its combination of luxury and excess secures its place at number 9. Number 8, Princess Eugenie's wedding dress, 2018. Coming in at number 8 is Princess Eugenie, who married Jack Brooksbank at St. George's Chapel, Windsor Castle, in October 2018. Her wedding was widely celebrated, but her bridal gown still divided fashion critics. Designed by Peter Pilato and Christopher DeVos, the gown featured a structured off-the-shoulder neckline, long sleeves, and a dramatic low back that intentionally revealed the scar from surgery Eugenie underwent as a child. While many applauded the deeply personal statement, others focused solely on the dress itself. Some critics felt the clean silhouette lacked the regal grandeur expected of a royal wedding, while others believed the unusual neckline and minimalist styling made the gown appear more like contemporary couture than traditional bridal fashion. Nevertheless, the dress received praise for its meaningful message and elegant simplicity. Today, it's often remembered as one of the most personal royal wedding gowns ever worn, though its unconventional design ensures it remains a divisive entry in royal fashion history. Number 7, Queen Camilla's blessing outfit, 2005. At number 7 is Queen Camilla, then Camilla Parker Bowles, who wore a second outfit for the service of prayer and dedication following her civil marriage to the future King Charles III in April 2005. While her civil ceremony attire already generated debate, the blessing outfit attracted its own wave of commentary. Designed by Robinson Valentine, the ensemble featured a pale blue embroidered coat layered over a matching chiffon dress. The look was completed with Philip Treacy's dramatic feathered headpiece instead of a traditional bridal veil. Many fashion commentators admired the sophisticated tailoring, but questioned whether the overall look felt appropriate for such a historic royal occasion. Critics argued that the unconventional styling lacked the visual impact expected from a future queen's wedding celebration, while others found the oversized headpiece distracting. Supporters praised Camilla for embracing a modern and age-appropriate style rather than attempting to recreate a traditional fairy tale bridal look. Even today, the outfit remains one of the most discussed royal wedding ensembles of the 21st century. Number 6. Princess Caroline of Monaco's wedding dress, 1978. Rounding out part 2 is Princess Caroline of Monaco, whose wedding to Philippe Junot in June 1978 became one of Monaco's most glamorous royal celebrations. Although the dress is often remembered fondly today, it also attracted criticism that has persisted over the decades. Created by Marc Bohan for Christian Dior, the gown embraced the sleek elegance of late 1970s fashion with a fitted silhouette, high neckline, and understated detailing. At the time, however, some fashion critics felt the minimalist design looked too understated for the daughter of the legendary princess, Grace. Others expected a far grander royal gown and argued that the dress lacked the fairy tale impact associated with Monaco's glamorous image. While modern fashion, writers generally appreciate the gown's timeless sophistication. Its initial reception was noticeably more mixed. Compared with the lavish royal wedding dresses that followed in the 1980s, Caroline's understated style was considered surprisingly modest. For that reason, it closes out part 2 of our countdown at number 6. Number 5. Princess Anne's second wedding dress, 1992. Breaking into the top 5 is Princess Anne, whose second wedding to Commander Timothy Lawrence in December 1992 marked a significant moment in British royal history. Rather than choosing the grand, traditional bridal style many expected from a senior royal, Anne opted for an understated ivory silk ensemble designed by Maureen Baker. While the look perfectly reflected her practical personality, it wasn't universally embraced by fashion critics. Instead of a flowing fairy tale gown, Anne wore a tailored ivory jacket over a matching silk dress, paired with a simple veil and her beloved festoon tiara. Many commentators appreciated the outfit's elegance and maturity, but others argued it resembled a formal day suit more than a royal wedding dress. Some newspapers described the ensemble as too restrained for such an important occasion, while royal fashion observers felt it lacked the grandeur and romance typically associated with royal brides. Over the years, opinions have become far more positive. Many now view Anne's bridal look as a confident expression of personal style rather than an attempt to impress the public. Nevertheless, because it divided opinion at the time and departed so dramatically from royal tradition, it earns the number 5 position on our countdown. Number 4. Princess Alexandra of Denmark's wedding dress, 1995. Taking 4th place is Princess Alexandra of Denmark, whose wedding to Prince Joachim in November 1995 was one of Denmark's biggest royal celebrations. Alexandra looked radiant as she arrived at Frederiksborg Castle Church, yet her bridal gown sparked surprisingly mixed reactions among fashion commentators. Her elegant ivory silk gown featured a fitted bodice, long sleeves, delicate lace detailing, and an impressive cathedral-length train. While many praised the timeless craftsmanship, others felt the design played it too safe. Some critics described the silhouette as overly conservative and lacking the distinctive flair expected from a modern royal bride. Compared with the bold bridal fashions emerging during the mid-1990s, Alexandra's gown was viewed by some as traditional to the point of being predictable. Despite those early critiques, the dress has aged exceptionally well and is now often celebrated for its classic elegance. Still, the divided response it received when first unveiled secures its place at number 4. Number 3. Lady Helen Taylor's wedding dress, 1992. Claiming the number 3 spot is Lady Helen Taylor, whose Catherine Walker wedding gown remains one of Britain's most recognizable royal bridal designs. While many fashion experts admire the gown today, its debut in 1992 was met with a surprisingly mixed response. Lady Helen chose a luxurious ivory silk gown featuring an elegant off-the-shoulder neckline, fitted bodice, and flowing skirt. Catherine Walker's refined design reflected timeless British couture, but not everyone appreciated its simplicity. Some critics felt the gown appeared too understated for a royal wedding held at St. George's Chapel, Windsor Castle. Others believed the minimalist silhouette lacked the dramatic visual impact associated with famous royal brides like Princess Diana and Sarah Ferguson. As fashion trends evolved, opinions shifted dramatically. Today, many regard Lady Helen's gown as one of the most sophisticated royal wedding dresses ever created. However, because it initially divided critics who expected something far grander, it lands at number 3 in our countdown. Number 2, Crown Princess Marie-Chantal of Greece's wedding dress, 1995. Our runner-up is Crown Princess Marie-Chantal of Greece, whose spectacular Valentino wedding gown remains one of the most lavish royal bridal creations ever made. Despite being widely admired, the dress also attracted criticism because of its extraordinary scale and opulence. The breathtaking ivory silk gown featured intricate embroidery, thousands of hand-sewn pearls, luxurious lace, and a dramatic cathedral-length train. Valentino created a true couture masterpiece. But some fashion writers argued the immense amount of embellishment made the gown feel overly extravagant. Others believed the elaborate detailing competed with Marie-Chantal herself, creating a look that prioritized spectacle over elegance. Even with those criticisms, the dress is now widely recognized as one of Valentino's finest bridal designs and continues to appear in lists of the greatest royal wedding gowns ever created. Its mixed reception at the time, however, earns it the number 2 position. Number 1. Queen Elizabeth II's wedding dress, 1947. Taking the number 1 spot is Queen Elizabeth II, then Princess Elizabeth, whose legendary 1947 wedding gown remains one of the most influential bridal designs in history. While it is now celebrated as an icon of royal fashion, it also received criticism in the years following the wedding for reasons that might surprise modern audiences. Designed by Sir Norman Hartnell, the ivory satin gown featured intricate floral embroidery inspired by Botticelli's Primavera, thousands of seed pearls, and a magnificent 15-foot train. It became an enduring symbol of hope in post-war Britain, but some contemporary observers questioned whether such a lavish gown was appropriate during a period of rationing. Although the fabric was legally obtained using government-issued clothing coupons, and additional coupons gifted by brides across Britain had to be returned under rationing rules, the sheer grandeur of the design sparked debate about extravagance during difficult economic times. History has ultimately been kind to the gown, and today it is almost universally regarded as one of the greatest wedding dresses ever created. Yet because it generated genuine public discussion despite its beauty, it earns the top spot in our countdown of the most talked about royal wedding dresses that also faced notable criticism. That wraps up our countdown of the top 10 worst royal wedding dresses. Part 2. While every gown on this list had its critics, fashion is always subjective, and many of these royal bridal looks have become far more appreciated with time. Which dress do you think deserved its place on the list, and which one do you believe was unfairly criticized? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more royal fashion countdowns. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.